Okay, this is the second half of my two-part video on changing out the bushings on the leaf springs on a 1997 Nissan truck. Of course, leaf springs are on a lot of trucks, so some of this knowledge is transferable. But the first video has the part where you're taking the actual bushings out and that getting that metal sleeve that's in there. It gives a lot of people trouble. It's taking that out. It also tells you some pointers about dropping the axle, the rear end properly, and what to look out for, and some other rust issues and stuff like that. So if you want to see that, watch the other video. This video is about putting it back together. It also has some alignment issues, lining the springs up, and a few pointers here and there. So enjoy. Okay, I'm going to show you something here. Now you'll notice that these bushings, now remember the bushings come together. This is 2 3s. See, they both say 2293. Notice they got a thicker groove right there, but they come together on each end like that. That's how they go through. But then you've got some that say 2292, and you think, what's the difference? Well, you know that there's an upper and a lower on the back, so it can move. Now, of course, these two go together because they match. But which way do they go on this, you may be wondering? Well, here's the thing. You put it into 2292, it's loose, okay? Put it into 2293, it's snug. It still has movement, but it don't wobble. Okay, so you want to double check that. See, it fits like it should. Whereas if I took the 2293, see, it's stiff. You don't want to go on there. So you know that that goes with these. The 2293s go with these. They're a little bit smaller. So it makes a difference where you use these. You could mix them up and put them in there wrong, but it wouldn't be good. I mean, it's not the end of the world because they're so close, but it wouldn't be good. Alright, so here we go. This has already got grease on it. I'm going to put grease on this is the 2292s, put grease in them. Put grease around the outer edge. Okay. I'm going to stick this one up in here. I'm going to hope it'll go. It ain't wanting to go, but I'm going to hope it'll go. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. This is the other side of it. Grease all up in the hole. Got it around the outer edge. Yeah, we're going to put that one in there. Now this one's from this side, so I can get it a good push. Now, I'm going to go up under it. You hit it with the side of the hammer. I don't have a rubber hammer, so there we go. Now we've got this other one. So I'm going to do the same thing with it. Put grease on it inside. And outside. Okay. I'm going to put that one in here. That one's going to be a pain as well, I see. Alright, we can do that. We can live with it. We can handle it. Grease. We got to save some for the front bushings, but then that'll be it. That'll be all we need the grease for. That'll be all we need the grease for. Alright,
Okay, now running very low grease. Like I say, we gotta have it on here. We already got some on there, so it's not completely out, by the way. Don't like the way that fits on there. It fits a little better from the other direction for some reason. Although that shouldn't matter. It is mattering. Alright. Now, I can already tell you this one's going to be a bigger pain than that last one was. How do I know that? Because it was so tight to get in there in the first place. Okay, so right there is the even mark. So it's not under any bind. Yes, you could say that's what I'm trying to tell you. Alright. So, we've got it up in there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a C-clamp to it. A C-clamp? Yep. An old junky C-clamp. Of all things. Well, first, I gotta let it out. May let it out too much there. Let me see what we got here. It's getting pretty close. We want to line up, but it's not even here yet, so it's not going to line up right there at all yet. That thing has shifted somehow. It sure is. Here's what I'm dealing with, people. We've got a shift in the spring. And I noticed it with the old spring, but I didn't think much of it because the old spring was wore out. See, this is poking over. Yeah, probably 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch. Alright, now we got this side over here. And you may be wondering why I'm not using an air wrench. Well, first of all, you can get a feel of it by using your own tools. Plus, you know how much you've taken it off. 4. Whereas the other way, you're not quite sure when you use an air wrench. So it's better to adjust it yourself. 2, 4. That should be about it. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Well, that's plenty enough. Okay. Alright, so now this thing can move if it has to. So I'm going to shift it down there. Then I got to fix a bent front then I'll shift it again. Alright. Now, let's try to work on this shift problem a little bit. Now, this ain't the most accurate because that's still in there. Let me take that out for now. Okay, if you look at it, it's in alignment. Alright, we still have the sleeve in there. So let's get this in the sleeve first. We'll put that in there. Get them to go together. Okay. Then we're going to take this C-clamp here. We're going to put it on here. We're going to put this up there. Okay, let me loosen the C-clamp a little bit. Let's try to align it with where the holes are. Okay, let me get some alignment going on here. We don't want it out of alignment with the holes because when the things come through, it won't be able to work. Okay, so there's that. Still ain't in alignment, I know. Let me get it on here some more. We'll worry about alignment later. Oh, come on. Stop it. Don't make me hurt you. It's actually moving now. That's why it's wanting to fall off. But it'll be running into itself shortly. Okay, here's where we've got to get some alignment going, because now it's going to start running into itself. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, that's her. Now, I'm going to take this back off because I'm going to put a little bit of grease on it. When I find the grease, that is. Okay. Now, it doesn't actually have to have grease, but I want a little bit on it. Just a little bit. Now we got to find our lock washers and our nuts. There's 20. There's 20. All right, now I'm going to run it up to 30. Leave it on there long enough to hit it with a hammer, I guess. Alright. So that's that. Let me come back out. We are here again. So now we got to find the one for this. Probably this one. It is. So we'll take that out. Okay. Okay, so that comes out fairly nicely. All right, so here we go. Well, look at that bushing. Is that a bad looking bushing or what? Okay, we still need to straighten this out. So we might as well take advantage of that being in there and do just that. Gonna latch onto it. I'm gonna pull out with it. It ain't gonna be perfect this way. It's definitely better than what it was. So here we go. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna bend some more up here, right here, because that's the bend point, I can tell. So okay. Again, none of this is perfect. It's far from it. But we have to do what we can to get that thing back. I'm going to go up above the bend point again. Alright, that should be enough to get us back in action. Alright, so we've got that out of alignment, out of the way. Now what? Now we've got to get it to come down. That's what. Which means we got to go take the other side off as well. So I'm going to go do that now, and I'll be back. Okay, now let me get in here and try to pry this thing off. So you still don't want to come off, huh? Why not? It's crazy. That took a lot. A lot more than it should have taken. That's all rusty too, huh? That's why it didn't come off. It's all super rusty up in there. So I need to work on that rust. Huh, okay. I see how you are. You're rusty. Put some grease on that. I bet it'll work now. I bet you it'll work now. Alright. Now that we did that, we can come back over here and pull this one back out. Okay. I was trying to push back up, as you can see. So we're going to lift it, but before we do that, we're going to take the other side out. Now, you can feel it's not under much pressure, so if it was under a lot of pressure, we'd want to be leery about pulling it out of here. But since it's not under a lot of pressure, we know that it's all right to pull it out. Come on. Come on. You can do it. No reason to be scared. I still got the nut on the back. I think I do. I do. That's why it won't come out. We're going to get it out with the nut still on it. Okay, so there's that one too. Now, for the fun part. We get to jack this up and take that out. We're going to jack up the other side first though, since everything's over there. Now I'm not going to go any higher than that right there. So these things are pretty badly rusted. So I am going to give them a little bit of a brush off. Use an old wire brushy. There we go, it's on there. Oop, oop, oop. Sliding out the back, sliding out the back. Get on there. Just an old junky seat clamp. Not much use for anything really. Works great for this though. Why I say it's not much use? Because it's bent, all kinds of stuff. But on this it works great. Okay, so now we've done that. Now we've got to let the truck down, but we got to put the shocks on. Okay, we're going to let the truck down until we see the shocks start lining up and the front line up. So I'm going to show that because that's the part that matters to us. But we're going to also be working on the shock. Okay, so I'm going to let this down again. Another notch. Okay. Now we're going to let it come down slowly. Make sure it's not binding. Make sure we're not binding anywhere else. I'm going to come on down a little bit more. Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay. Now we got to go check the other side because it might be binding. Okay, it's good. Other side is good. Because it has magically went too low. Now, I could actually let the shock in like that and just push it. So that's what I'm going to do. Line it up, but I don't know what the camera's seeing right now, to tell you the truth. Be a good time to change the shocks. But I'm not. Okay, so that's back on. Now we're going to look at the shock over here. I'm going to go try to work on it some. I have to get you to stay in place. I can see you don't want to stay in place. You want to come back. Okay. I see what you're doing. That's cool. That's all part of the game. We know the game. So, that's what we do. We're going to let it down until it touches. Let the tire down until it just barely touches. Alright. Now, I'm going to try to push it forward with the tire touching. Okay. Now, you're in alignment that way. All you got to do is get it in line that way. Alright. Did I not bring the hammer? Yeah, I did. All right. Okay. I'm thinking it's a little bit much actually. Okay. There's the hole. That's where I want to be, right there. Okay. There's the hole. Okay. Okay, that's her. Now, is this on here? That's it. All we gotta do now, put the back one on there. And we're good to go. And if it was to fall right now, all the stuff's back on it, so it's not gonna fall far. Yeah, she's back right now. All right. Alright folks, now everything looks good. Everything looks good. Like I say, even if it fell now, it wouldn't matter. Everything is back in line. Okay. Everything is back. Cool. I'm going to tighten them bolts back up on my rear end and we'll be good to go. That's it. Thank you.